y'all to see what northeast Arkansas looks like. See, we have a lot of these little wooded areas. Guess we're good to go shedding in. Shed hunting, I think that's what you guys call it. I haven't gotten out there, but I'm thinking about doing it. Y'all have made me want to go out and do some deer horn hunting. I think that's what y'all call it, shedding. See if I can hunt some shed. But anyway, I just thought I'd let y'all see. We have a lot of wooded area. We have a lot of flat ground out here. I'm saying that as I go over a little hill, but it's just a little hill, and there's a police officer trying to get somebody, or I guess he got somebody already. And I don't know if this is illegal or not, what I'm doing. But yeah, he got him somebody. Fancy little hats they wear out here. It's so retarded. But yeah, all you shed hunters, come on down northeast Arkansas. We got lots of deer that run around out here, and lots of little wooded area. I don't know if y'all can see that. But a lot of undeveloped ground. But we're having a pretty day today. It's sunny, and this morning when I got up, before dawn, and the sun came out, you would not believe all the chemtrails that were in the sky. I mean, there was trails everywhere, and still quite a few of them out there. Not as bad as what they were this morning, but we're supposed to have clouds rolling in, and normally the day that it's going to get cloudy and we're supposed to have rain, we're actually supposed to have a storm coming in tomorrow, but they don't think it's going to get severe in our area, so not too worried about it. But anyway, whenever we get a storm coming in, it seems like the day before there's a lot of chemtrails in the sky. I don't know if that has anything to do with the storm, or if it's just a coincidence. Oh, look at that wood up there. They got that thing bent. That stuff's gonna be bowed by the time he drops his stubble. Sorry about that. Just noticed that. It's like they got every one of them boards bent, and they're so bowed, it's crazy. But yeah, but I don't know if it's a coincidence that there's some pretty good woods. And over here, there's houses behind those, so that's not very big. But over here is pretty good. Guess we go shedding over here. But anyway, I don't know if it's a coincidence about the chemtrails hitting before a storm, because I don't know if I'm sure the rain comes from above the chemtrails. So is the chemtrails, I would really like to do some research, and I know if Savage Reality is out there listening, he probably can tell me, but I guess I'll do it myself. Research as to what all is involved in the chemtrails, what kind of chemicals are they getting rid of in the atmosphere, that when it rains, the stuff comes down, and it's got to affect our health. I mean, people in the United States, we have a lot of cancer here, and I don't hear as much about cancers in other countries. But you know, we have a lot of production animals, like production chickens and cows, and you know, for the grocery stores, and I've gotten myself to a point where, you know, I have my own chickens, and they're pretty organic, except for, you know, I do feed them corn chops fine organic, and they eat a lot of the stuff in the yard. If I have store-bought leftover food from dinner, I do not feed it to them because I don't know what's in them. I mean, I'm sure it's doing damage to me, so I'm sure it's would do damage to them and to my eggs that I get from them. But I'm kind of wondering now, the crap that they release in the sky, is it chemicals enough to where when it does rain and the stuff hits the ground, when it mixes in with the rain, is it not poisoning our rainwater? When I move down to Texas, and in the area that I'm going to be living in, it does get some rain, so I'll be able to, stock up on my water collection. But I'm kind of wondering if that stuff is mixing in with the rain, if that's not causing problems. They get our water and they add so much junk to it. I lived in one town when I was young for the summers with my dad, and everybody there, by the time they were 28 or 30, they had false teeth because the water was so bad. And there's a policeman sitting there. I hope I don't get in trouble. I'm sure he was looking at me. But anyway, the water was so bad that everybody's teeth there, by the time they were 28 or 30 years old, they had false teeth. And everybody drank tea there. Well, you boil water to make the tea, but I don't know how long they're boiling it, and if they're boiling it long enough to where it's killing the chemicals. But I don't know, it just seems like we should do more research on what's going into our bodies. And I was told that if once you start that research, you're going to kind of freak out and you're going to get to a point where you don't want to eat or drink anything. But that's another part of the reason why I want to move down to Texas, because I want to get self-sufficient. I was told to go ahead and put a well in, but I don't know. I want to get down there. I want to study the rain patterns there to see. I mean, I might put a well in just for backup and see how that goes. But just use the well water for cleaning and clothes or something, and maybe for gardening or something. Again, it depends on my rain pattern down there. But I'll probably be doing solar because I don't want to be hooked up to no electricity company. But and maybe propane for cooking, maybe. I don't know. I'm still studying on the cooking process, but we'll see how that goes. I'd like to do a total solar, so I don't have to lug no propane bottles in and out. I'm 55 years old now, and I know in 20 years I probably won't be able to handle one of those big propane bottles. So I'd like to try to do everything on solar, and again, harvest my own water, rainwater. But I just wanted to stop in and talk to people and maybe raise a little bit of awareness as to what kind of chemicals are being dumped into the atmosphere, and especially right around rain time, because like I said, I've been watching it, and it seems like the day before it's going to rain or the morning of, there's a lot of chemtrails being put in the sky. And it kind of, you when you see the rain fall, it's dragging that crap right down here with it. So I don't know. I'm going to do some research and try to find out the type of chemicals, but if anybody knows or knows some links, throw them down in the comment section and I'll check them out, and I will do another follow-up video on this, just because, you know, people need to know and people need to be aware. You know, a lot of people say, well, things don't affect me, so I'm not going to worry about it. Well, it kind of does, because it seems like every family that I've talked to, it just seems like everybody has got somebody in their family that has cancer. Now, whether it be from where you worked at, like that mesothelioma cancer, you know, from shipyards and certain factories. The cancer I have is thyroid cancer that has spread throughout me, and I've worked in manufacturing most of my life, steel milling for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years, and you know, it could be linked to that, but they tell me this is a hereditary cancer. Well, when I did the research, nobody in my family's ever had this. And then the doctor came back with this saying, well, it must have just hit you. You were the unlucky one, so now the rest of your family needs to be checked all the time from this day forward. And it's okay. So I had my daughters get gene tested, and they don't have the gene for this cancer. So I guess I don't think it's maybe what they think it is. So I don't know. It could be from, I mean, I've lived all over southern United States. I've lived in California, Florida, North Carolina, Texas, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Arkansas. So, I mean, with these chemtrails that are being dropped everywhere, and the way that they treat our water, there's no telling where I got this crap. So, but I don't sit and dwell on it, and that's where I kind of, I don't know. They've come to a point where everything you eat, drink, or touch, some way or another, is going to cause you cancer. I mean, they advertise medicine late at night, and they've gotten to the point where they're advertising it a lot now. If you take this medicine, you take a chance on getting a cancer, or it destroying something else, or it causing some kind of infections. And it's like, why would you risk that? I mean, some of these medicines that they're putting out there, you might as well be playing Russian roulette. Go get you a gun and put a bullet in it and swing it. And if it misses, oh hell, maybe you're good for a little while. But that's what it seems like with some of these medicines they're advertising. I don't like medicine. I take one pill to stay alive, and that was because of the thyroid cancer. And when they did the thyroid removal, they sent me home with no medicine, and I almost died. And when I called the doctor to tell him, you know, I wasn't feeling good, I was cold, and I was scared to go to sleep because I didn't think I was going to wake up. I just knew something was wrong. And he asked how much thyroid medicine I was taking, and when I told him I wasn't taking anything, because nobody sent me any medicine home with me when I left the hospital, he freaked out. He said I was literally dying while I was on the phone with him. And I said, wow. So needless to say, I had my daughter run to the pharmacy and get some medicine, and got started on a daily routine of taking a pill for the rest of my life, which kind of sucks, because when I wanted to go off grid, I wanted to go off grid. But now I've got to tie myself to a doctor, and to see a doctor once a year to have prescriptions refilled. Because when you get put on a pill for the rest of your life, your prescription doesn't last the rest of your life. And to me, that's just a money scam. The doctors just want money. And then when you go to make an appointment with a doctor out here, at least, hell, sometimes it takes a month or two to be able to get to see the doctor. And it's getting ridiculous. But to me, if you're going to be stuck on a pill for the rest of your life, then that should be a rest of your life prescription. You shouldn't have to get it refilled once a year. Oops, sorry. And the only way you can get it refilled is you have to visit the doctor. And he has to do blood work. And I think it's just a bunch of crap. I think it's the way the doctors scam you and get money, and that's it. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd put some of those thoughts out there. I know I bounced around on a couple of issues. Prescriptions, chemtrails, shedding. Those are three kind of off-the-wall topics to swing in together. But anyway, I'll end it here because I don't like to do long videos. And I love you guys, and y'all have a nice day. Hopefully y'all have a nice sunny, okay, sorry. I need to get one of those phone holders. Y'all take care and have a nice, warm, sunny day. And hope y'all are warm wherever you are. And if it's cold, I hope you can find a way to stay warm. Anyway, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.